Welcome to the first game on YouTube of Season 14. Tonight, Iowa travels to South Florida to take on the Miami Hurricanes. I'm Cole Mantell, and joining me in the booth tonight is Greg Cooksey. Greg, what are you looking forward to this one here at Hard Rock Stadium? As we get in here, and Miami's going to take the kickoff. Good run here. What a run to start this. You want to start a season off with a way to do it. A huge touchdown run. Jalen Thomas, 102 yards to the house. And forget about introductions, Greg. We're just going to start with a touchdown.
Well, that's...
As we get started here, and glad to see all of you on YouTube. You can't ask for a better start. 6-0 for Miami, the home team, going quick. 7-0 with the PAT.
Well, that was a great way to start the season off, and looking forward to more in this one.
Yeah, we'll get to the introductions in a minute. Greg Cooksey returning to the booth after a while away. His first game back, joining me here in South Florida. Iowa now, can they respond? Doesn't look like it. A good return nonetheless. It's going to be Griffin, the freshman, for that return.
Now, you don't need to start off with a kickoff touchdown, that is for sure, but just get a good drive here.
You see Constant coming out onto the field, the receiver, a veteran of these Hawkeye teams. They're going to start here with a rush, I believe, but Ennis taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a terrible job on the part of Iowa blocking. They're going to have to do a lot better if they want to win this game this evening.
Yeah, you see there as well, Miami with the all blacks, orange trims. You have Iowa as well, black, white, away, yellow pants, helmets, going. Now, Justin Morris Jr. in his first game as a Hawkeye, huge catch, Terrence Jones, 40-yard catch.
And that was into some pretty heavy coverage. A nice play there by Terrence Jones.
Yeah, excellent work to get behind the coverage. That's going to be Tom Reese, the freshman from Washington State, on the coverage. A little bit behind. Good work from Morris Jr., the senior. He's very well versed in the deep ball. As we welcome all of you to YouTube in an exciting first quarter. We're not even a minute into this, and we already got some scoring and deep plays for both teams. And a run up the middle. Morris Jr. goes directly up for the first down. A 20-yard gain, they'll call it. What a way to get your first rush of the season.
Absolutely, and great vision there by Justin Morris Jr. to find that hole and go up the left side with it.
Yeah, excellent blocking. You were talking about blocking earlier, Greg, and now you got the hole, you take it. Morris Jr. takes the Hawkeyes to the red zone from the 17. First and 10, 8 minutes remaining. Looking to tie this game up. A run by Ennis, and they're going to give him the first down as well. 12-yard gain, and Iowa on the doorstep.
That's a nice change of pace there for Iowa to hit him with a run after some big pass plays.
Yeah, Miami seems not ready for it. They're going to have one in motion here. They won't give it to him, though. Morris Jr. looking down the field, and over the middle, Constant. And just like that, 90 seconds in, pending the PAT, it will be a 7-7 game.
Well, it's going to be interesting here. Both of these teams, neither of these teams won much last year, so they're looking to get in the win column tonight.
Yeah, both teams having rough seasons. Iowa 2-6, Miami 1-7 in season 13. To start season 14, both teams scoring 7 points early. The offensive wise they've struggled with, but Miami going to get the ball back here. Will it be another crazy return for Thomas? No, he's going to get back to the 26. They'll give it to him.
And let's see how Miami does here now that they're going to get a chance to have the ball.
Yes, Odie onto the field now. We'll get to see him and not special teams. It will be his 21st start in a Miami uniform, third all-time for a quarterback for the Hurricanes. He's going to hand it off for his first offensive play of the season. This is going to be Brewer. He's going to lose a yard of the play. Good defensive effort from Iowa.
Yeah, very nice way to get into the backfield there by Colt Wetzel.
Yeah, excellent work. This Iowa defense last season, one of the highlights, especially at front, and that returns for this season as well. 2nd and 11, clock is going to be running. Odie, we go to his left side, and it's going to go over the head of his intended receiver there.
Well, that's too bad because he had a wide open receiver. He just wasn't able to connect with him.
Yeah, that's going to be Thomas as well, the intended receiver. As now going in the back, drop back here. Odie going to go to the left side again. This time he's going to get a catch and more. Brewer, the halfback, for a first down.
Nice job by Davion Brewer, showing some reliability right there.
As we thank all 23 of you here on YouTube as well. First down, and Miami now moving the ball forward. You want to see that. Yes, Venom, as he said, missing the kick return touchdown to start this game. We weren't even done with the introductions, and already points on the board, setting the tone here. Odie going to have all the time in the pocket he needs, goes to the right side, and that's going to be Jalen Thomas again, a big start early here, 2nd and 2.
Absolutely, and if Miami keeps moving the ball like this this evening, they're going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, they already had the kick return touchdown. Now sustain momentum into Iowa territory. Odie loving the pass. You're going to go over his shoulder, excuse me. Thomas again, first down. What a target he's been early.
Yeah, nice big body and showing an ability to get out into the open field.
Yeah, part of a good recruiting class here for the Hurricanes. Freshman from Los Angeles, California, coming across the country, goes across the field for his first CFSL play, and now contributing on offense. Odie's going to go to the right side and get pressured and taken down. That's going to be a 1-yard gain and a great tackle there as well by Colt Wetzel.
Yeah, Wetzel has played a very big part here in this game defensively for Iowa.
Yeah, this Iowa defense looking to make some adjustments here, defending their own territory now as Odie's going to keep it himself, go to the left side and get hit hard there as well. Good work. That's going to be Kelly Little, first tackle of the game.
So we're seeing some toughness here on the part of Iowa's defense. They have bent, but they're not breaking. Let's see what they can do here on this 3rd down.
Yeah, bend but not breaking. A good start, obviously. Miami hoping otherwise is under pressure here. Odie, that's going to be good pressure by Austin Witten, the left defensive end. And 4th down, they're going to have to punt it.
Yeah, and Austin Witten's going to be something Miami's going to have, someone that Miami's going to have to account for tonight. He is one of the better defensive ends in this league, and he can cause real problems for teams, especially one as young as Miami is.
Yeah, as Odie Jr. now, but a lot, as he said, a lot of young players there. A score update as well. Oklahoma State in the 2nd quarter up 7-3 over Kentucky on Twitch. But here, tie game, Iowa, their 2nd offensive drive. It's going to start with a pass to the left. Justin Morris Jr. here hit hard. That's going to be Jones for 6.
Well, again, all you want to do really is move the ball forward here if you're Iowa and try and get points on the board. Try and take a lead here.
Yeah, they have a good chance. Good start at least, though maybe a bit of a hit at the end of that one. As Morris Jr. is going to keep it himself. He's done well so far today, and he does it again here. First down, Hawkeyes.
Now, Justin Morris Jr., again, we talked about his field vision earlier. Nice way to see he had a chance to make a play there, and he took the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, LSU 8-0 in the regular season last season, and no small part thanks to Morris Jr. This one's going to be a rush that's met at the line of scrimmage for Ennis, no gain.
You had talked about him leaving out that LSU team. That was something that really surprised me. I would have thought he would have liked to have stayed there.
Yeah, big question as we're going to see Morris Jr. again up the middle. We're going to get 8 on the play here.
He's definitely making his impact here on this game and really leading this Iowa team. They're going to need it.
Yeah, as they quickly reform here. 4.5 minutes left. Tie game 7-7. 3rd and 2. Morris Jr. going to go to Ennis here. He's going to go to the left side, but 6 guys in black. Miami Hurricanes all over that one.
Yeah, I think Miami's kind of picked up on the impact Ennis is capable of making on this game earlier on that touchdown drive. They're making sure he doesn't do it again.
Yeah, it's going to be Brian Kofer as well, the senior, with that tackle to force 4th down. Good defensive stop now for the Hurricanes, and the Miami Hurricanes are going to get the ball back pending another kick return touchdown. It won't go that far this time, though. Gates this time, Joseph Gates, 12 yards on that return.
It'll be a good start for Miami. See what they do with this field position they're getting.
Yeah, they will start, as you said, Greg, 29-yard line of their own territory. Pretty good territory to start from. As Odie to the right side, uncovered. That's going to be Plord. His first reception of the night gets first down.
Well, you can't leave anybody uncovered, especially in the CFSL, but he does a great job defeating the coverage there and getting another first down for Miami.
And it's going to be Lincoln Griffin, the elite recruit out of Iowa Falls, Iowa. In-state talent with the tackle there. His first big moment here on YouTube. Now, 1st and 10, 3:55 remaining. They're going to hand it off, and look at this gap up the middle. That's David Brewer for 8.
Yeah, nice little pickup there by Miami. They're showing a lot of change of pace here on this drive.
Yeah, a bit more balance than last season. Miami liked to chuck it a little bit more with one in motion here, but a balanced and big play team as we got another run up the middle by Odie. He knows how to do this. Stiff arms one guy, and 17. Simons was the one stiff armed, but first down Miami.
But we saw this from Justin Morris Jr. when Iowa had the ball, and now Deshaun Odie is taking a page out of his book.
Yeah, both Odie and Morris Jr. time and time again have shown that they can use their legs to change the dimensions of these two offenses. As we're going to have a handoff here to Brewer. Again, runs over one guy, but it's only going to get 6 on the play.
I see a little bit of strength there on the part of David Brewer, too. Nice way to get through the line.
Yeah, Wetzel will get credit for his 5th tackle already in this first quarter. McDowell was the one run over that play. As they're going to have a keeper here again. Odie to the right side. He's got room. He's going to run over one guy. If he stayed on his feet, that might have been a touchdown, but first down inside the 10. That's pretty good for Miami.
Yeah, they should be very happy with it. It looks like they're going to score on this drive here, Cole.
Well, they're going to get at least 3 points. Iowa going to play in desperation mode. They're first and goal. I know Miami, a team that also had issues with the turnovers. None yet for Odie. Good work there. They also had issues early scoring sometimes. Not a concern right now if they can get a touchdown here. To the left side, a good blocking play, I'll say, for the receivers. It's a sincere battle. He'll get his first reception of the season.
Yeah, I was going to say, first we've seen from him this evening.
Good work. As now 2:20 left in this first quarter. Tie game at the 4-yard line. Odie to the right side is going to get blown up. Blown coverage. That's David Tilley Jr., the sophomore, to make it 3rd down.
Yeah, nice. Well, defeating that block there by David Tilley Jr. and really saving some points there.
Well, yeah, they got one more chance here before I think Miami's going to be forced to go to a field goal. Iowa doing all they can. The Hurricanes 1 of 2 on 3rd downs as they form up 2 on the bottom of your screen. One guy, Brewer, in the field. He's going to go out as Iowa's going to blitz, and that's going to be all she wrote. It's going to give it to Arnold. They're going to give him his first sack of the season.
Well, nice defensive stand there by Iowa. They are getting a lot of push on that defensive front, and Miami just can't handle it right now.
Yeah, excellent work. Arnold, the walk-on's going to get credit. Tilley Jr. involved as well. Both guys making it so that Miami's going to get the lead, but only by 3. And what a momentum changer, that was. And Greg, Iowa's going to have a chance here to take the lead.
Absolutely. That's got to be a shot in the arm for this Iowa offense. And with the way Justin Morris Jr. has been playing, I would expect some kind of a score here.
Yeah, I mean, they got 1:48 left in this quarter. We'll see how long the drive takes. Iowa, they had some big plays early. They had the touchdown as well. They're going to hand it off to start this one, just like they started the last drive. And again, Ennis taken for a loss there.
Well, I think it's probably time to go back to the air here for Iowa, because they're getting to a point here where Ennis just isn't getting them anything on the ground.
Yeah, a lot of big talent. Kavon Kane is making his first start here in the backfield for Miami. We'll see if they test that. They're going to go over the middle here. Good route as well for the first down. That's Josh Constant, another 15-yard gain.
You can't leave the middle of the field open like that. Teams always take advantage of that.
Yeah, Constant with the touchdown. And then the second reception here, Morris Jr. was all perfect. You were talking about this earlier, Greg, about the efficiency and how he sees the field now. Well, first down, and with a 3-point deficit, Iowa looking to challenge here. as Brockman. It's going to be Constant that scored that touchdown, as I was mentioning earlier. They're going to fake the handoff to the left side, and that's going to be out of bounds for Morris Jr.
Now, just nobody open there. That was the bottom line on that.
Yeah, you can't get them all as Iowa 2nd and 10 reloads. One at the top of your screen, 3 receivers at the bottom. You got 1 halfback in the backfield. As over the middle here, they go to that one guy at the top. That's going to be Cash, 8 yards, 3rd and 2.
Well, this is a manageable 3rd down here for Iowa. And really, with the way that they move the ball, there's no reason to think that they can't pick this up.
Yeah, Iowa, especially in the air, they've had some success on the ground, but I wouldn't be surprised as they haven't made a 3rd down yet. This will be their second chance. They may go to the air, and that's what they're showing. Almost similar to the last play. They will go in the air, and no, Morris Jr. is going to try to go for himself. They're going to rule it as a sack, though. Great coverage. That's going to be Quincy Palazzo, the first sack for him in this senior season.
Well, I think that's almost predictable. You're not getting anything from Enos on the ground, and they're kind of shutting down Justin Morris now. They're figuring out that he's pretty good running with the football.
As another return here, that's going to go for a big gain as well. Gates going to get up for 17.
Miami's been phenomenal tonight so far on the special teams, and that's just such a big part, really, of the game as a whole, is how you can perform on special teams.
Yeah, as they go to the left side here as well. First down, Thomas. Yeah, you said it. Special teams a big factor so far for Miami.
I'm pretty impressed with these wide receivers from Miami tonight, though. Separation they've got and the ability that they've made plays. This could do well for them this season.
And what may be the final play of the first quarter as well. You said it, Greg. Great work. Brew's going to take it. And yes, that will be the end of the first quarter. So through the first quarter, it's going to be Miami up 10-7 at home over Iowa in the season 14 season opener. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. As I'd like to thank all 24 of you joining us here on YouTube. We're going to start with an OD run to the right side, runs over 1 before he's taken down by Tilly Jr.
OD showing ability to truck here a little bit here to open the second quarter.
Yeah, good work and a good guy. That's Colt Wetzel, 6'2", 215, a tough guy to run over as Odie's going to look to go in the air here. Left side, and he's going to get battled for a 3-yard gain.
Well, any little bit you can get here is going to help Miami, and they should be happy with the way that they're starting to open things up here.
Yeah, they certainly are as we get this second quarter underway. A fake handoff, and Odie's just going to throw that one away. Maybe a little bit too much pressure by the Iowa defense.
Absolutely, and Odie's gone down a couple of times tonight, especially the last time Miami had the ball in the red zone, so that's a smart play on his part.
And we'll see if Iowa keeps that pressure up as well. There's going to be one guy in the backfield, but Odie gets it out in time. Welcome to the end zone, Joseph Gates. Miami going to be up 10 pending the PAT.
Big-time play there by Odie and a big-time play by Gates. Iowa might be in a little bit of trouble here if they're going to give up big plays like that.
Yeah, you said it before the end of the first quarter, Greg. These receivers from Miami having some really good nights. Gates and Thomas on special teams as well. Plord had a few plays, and, well, this one is just all the air you needed. I mean, Iowa was almost close to a sack. That was going to be, I believe it was Travis Redmond for the Hawkeyes almost getting the sack, but instead Odie throws a bomb, and they're up 10.
Now, the other thing that this Miami team so far is reminding me of is those Miami teams of the early 2000s that were known for their speed, and that's what they're showing here this evening.
Yeah, you got a few in chat, I think, who agree with you as well. I'd like to thank all of you watching. I see Wook in there. I see Venom. We'll get some more call-outs in a minute as Griffin going to return it for 26.
Iowa needs a big response right here. I think that they're in trouble. They're not able to get their run game going, and to be honest with you, they've not got them much in the air either.
Yeah, Miami 1-7 last season, looking for a big win to open this season. Going to hand it off here, though, for Iowa, and Ennis, great run up the middle.
And Iowa needed that. They weren't getting anything out of Ennis outside of that first drive, and he's able to come up right now with a big play.
Yeah, excellent work keeping it, and that's what they need. Ennis, another big player. This is what they need over midfield. He takes a hit at the end, though, but still, Ennis right now running up. That's Kofor with a huge hit at the end.
Well, just keep hitting them with that. It's what's working for you right now, and you got to keep going with the hot hand.
As Josh Claydon, also known as Wookie, asking in chat, can J&J respond? Right now it's Ennis responding. They're going to fake the handoff to him here to the right side, a short throw, and that's going to be McAllister, the 4-yard catch.
Well, if Josh is looking for a response, I think you got it right there. It's not a big play, but it's productive.
And the production is what Iowa needs here. Down 10, JMJ going to go to the right side. Good route. Look at that cutback. And that's Constant, the guy at the touchdown earlier tonight with 28.
Johnson's been making plays all over the place tonight. He's been a good hookup here for JMJ, and JMJ responding.
Yeah, excellent work. And, yeah, I mean, great work as well for the Iowa receiver. I believe it was Kyle Perry. Getting it on the block to get him upfield, that's what you want to see, a good teammate move. But now 1st and 10 from the 14. Iowa knocking on the door. You go to the left side here to good catch by Terrence Jones.
Jones has been really into this tonight as well. It's nice to see Iowa spreading the ball around.
Yeah, a few freshmen in that receiving core as well. So both teams actually with a lot of freshmen as well. We'll get to that in a bit. But here, JMJ is going to go up. He's going to get, they're not going to call it a first down. That's a good tackle there at the end by Kavon Kane.
Yeah, Kavon Kane coming up huge here in the clutch. 3rd down again. Iowa's got to get going with these.
Well, 3rd and inches. You'd think they'd just go for the first down. They will. Ennis to the right side. He's going to cut back. They won't call it a touchdown, but first down at the 1. We'll see if they give it to Ennis again.
Well, he tried to power his way through there. Yeah, I'd go with him again, Cole. There's no reason not to. He's with the big guy this time.
Well, he's lined up in the backfield. They got one in motion now. It'd be hard to see anyone else get it. And actually, it's going to be Jose Martinez, the walk-on. But yes, they do give it to that halfback, and it does get Iowa their 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, that was a nice job by Ennis setting up Martinez for that touchdown.
And sometimes that's just how it is. I know Ennis, a team player, not going to mind, as a 3-point game once again here. 6:36 left in the 2nd quarter. Miami up 17-14. And Greg, as Iowa kicks it off, what do you think Miami does here to respond?
I think that they need to continue to go through the air and utilize the speed. If they do that, they should be fine the rest of the way.
They talk about speed. Gates gets 30 here. We'll see if that speedy receiver or maybe Jalen Thomas gets some more opportunities this drive. And excellent work for freshmen on both teams, though Thomas with the big one early, the big kickoff for a touchdown. Miami, historically, no stranger to those, as well as a short throw here by Odie as well to Felix. He's going to get all the way for a first down. Good, tough play by the tight end.
Yeah, that's what a tight end's job is, to come up with those big, tough plays. And Brock Felix does that pretty well right now.
Yeah, Felix is going to be out of Jacksonville, so an in-state product, starting his junior season off right with the first down. Now 2 on the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. The halfback going to take it, though, and that's going to be Brewer rumbling for 9.
Yeah, that's just a nice job of blocking there by the Miami offensive line.
Yeah, good work, as you said. Good blocking, 2nd and 1 here. We'll see if that O-line comes in clutch again. They will. Good gap here. Brewer gets first down and 8 on this run.
Well, we're seeing a battle of good running backs here between Brewer and Ennis. I'm really enjoying watching this.
Yeah, if you're a fan of fast-paced running, passing, you're a fan of this game. Special teams I'll add in there too. Odie going to drop back, going to take it himself. That's a fumble as well. Tilly Jr. gets it out. Byron Wallace, the right guard, will land on it. So that's a 2nd tackle for Witten, but that was scary there for Miami.
Yeah, absolutely. Odie's got to hang on to that football. He's lucky he had that offensive lineman there to make that recovery.
Yeah, Odie, he's in his junior season now, so more expectations, but he had a bunch of turnovers last season. Season 13, 9 interceptions as well. Not something you want to see come back in a trend line. One of the biggest downsides to that Miami offense is that's going to be dropped 3rd and 8.
I think that Jalen Thomas is going to really help Odie out in that department that you were just talking about, Cole. He should see some relief this year, I think.
And that one goes to the end zone. As we talking again, whenever I'm trying to give you something, Greg, it just goes straight for a touchdown. This time it's Thomas again. He just loves big plays, and that's all you need. 24-14 pinning the PAT.
This is kind of a clinic right now on how to get it done for Miami on offense.
Yeah. I mean, just straight out of the pocket there. I mean, Iowa, they brought the pressure, but it's always half a second too late. Another big play for Miami. What have we said tonight? Miami loving those big plays, loving those deep balls. 24-14, Iowa's going to get the ball here.
Well, let's see. I mean, Iowa responded last time they had the ball. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, the Hawkeyes, you see there as well. They're calling card constant here in the second quarter, getting a few big receptions. But most of the time, it seems Ennis and the rest of that running game really helping get sustained pressure. Miami, though, going to respond here, and what a tackle as well. Ennis not ready for that one. That's Kavon Kane, the freshman, 3rd tackle of his career.
Yeah, he's come up big tonight, and if Iowa can't handle him, this is going to backfire on them, I think.
As we got 3 to the top of your screen. We'll see if they go in the air. They will. Morris Jr. going to be under pressure, and a short throw. And it's just come back to the line of scrimmage. That's one way to do it. Great pressure there by the Miami defense.
Well, at least it wasn't giving up a sack, but you would have hoped for more than that out of Justin Morris Jr.
Yeah, it was a good decision. I think he was looking downfield, but Kane and some of the other defensive backs for this rebuilt Miami defense coming up clutch. Is a big throw here from Morris Jr. Right as I say that, Conson goes downfield. No one in the zip code. Iowa back win this game.
And what I was going to say before this drive even started, when we were talking about Justin Constant, is if I was going to get themselves back, he's another guy they're going to have to go to, and they do it right here.
Well, that's the second play tonight that they have Tom Reese, the freshman 3-star recruit, covering him. Maybe not the best assignment for the guy in his first CFSL game. No one able to catch him after that, and we got a 3-point game once again here. 4.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And you have the fight song in the background. Miami going to get the ball back here. A good return to start. They're going to go past the 20 to the 26, we'll call it, for Jalen Thomas.
Well, this is the time for that big Iowa defensive line to step up with Tilley and Witten. They're going to have to really make some plays here because nobody else on Iowa's defense is doing that right now.
Yeah, Iowa burned quite a few times in the back end. They got to get that pressure up. And yeah, Venom maybe throwing a shot there in chat. But to the left side, Odie's going to get a 5-yard reception from Battle.
Venom's throwing shots in chat, so when does he not do that?
That's a good point. Venom, Michigan plays later tonight, and we'll see how that. Oregon also playing tonight. Both teams that Venom's been a part of, as we got a pressure here. Right as I try to talk about it, Witten is going to get the tackle.
Again, we just said that he needs to step up and make some plays, and it's exactly what he did right there.
Well, now Venom's got to defend himself as well. But 3rd and 10 here for the Hurricanes. Iowa, you said it, Greg, that they needed the pressure. They're getting some here and dropping back very far. They're going to go halfback screen. The Hurricanes to the right side, they almost had it here, but Brewer just not enough. 4th and 5.
Well, he tried to keep the ball going, but he got met there, and that's an unfortunate way for Miami to end what's been a pretty good offensive showing so far this half.
Yeah, so with 3:40 left in this half, good return, good field position. I'd like to thank all 25 of you here. Venom, we're talking about Marcus Brockman, George Kane Woodard, I believe that's Ice Tray, as Corey Mucci, a player from Miami, I believe as well. Mitch 12, Joe Gates, the AD for the Hurricanes as well in his first game as an AD. Thank you for all of you watching. We'll get a score update as well on Twitch. But up the middle, Morris Jr. is going to go. They're not going to give him the first down, but about as close as you can get. 10-yard rush.
Now just keep on with that. That's your best chance right now.
Yeah, those big runs really hurting Miami right now. They've had a few big passes as well, but this rushing game continues as Morris Jr. to the left side this time is going to get Jones for the first down and 3 yards.
Now just start off small and work big.
That's what you need to do, and they're only down 3, very manageable here, and they'll continue this drive. First down at the 48 of Miami territory. Morris Jr. going to go over the middle this time. Big hit. That's going to come out. Good pressure there. That's going to be Wendell, the junior, that knocks it out.
So far, I've been just as impressed with this Miami defense as I have their offense. They've had a good all-around showing this season.
Yeah, very different than a season ago for both teams as Ennis is going to go to the left side and gain 7.
And another third down, they've got to convert here, Cole, I would imagine.
Well, 2 of 4 on third downs on the night. Definitely something they are looking for in a crucial time to do it. They're going to have looking downfield, and they're just going to go for the big shot anyway. Why not? Constant, a 40-yard reception for a touchdown. That's the 3rd touchdown tonight in the air for Morris Jr. And Iowa going to get their first lead of the night.
What else do you want out of Josh Constant? He's been, again, all over the place, and he's done a lot of bailing Iowa out.
Yeah, excellent work. And you've been saying it constant right now. We talk about Jalen Thomas and Gates for the Miami offense. How about, yeah, you said it, constant, being a constant big guy, no pun intended, for Iowa. As Mike also says in chat on this return, make sure, yeah, you guys are liking the broadcast, subscribe to the channel. Obviously, we're doing now in season 14. Heading over here to YouTube is Thomas, a good return. And I promised a score update, so before we go into it, UK, Kentucky up 13-7 in the third quarter, just ahead of us a little bit. And already we have a higher scoring game here, though, 28-24. As Odie down 4 for his team's going to have a huge run to the left side. He's going to get all the way up before being pushed out of bounds. That's what you've seen from him all night.
Now, Miami got punched in the stomach on defense there, and what a way by Deshaun Odie to come back and make a play with his legs.
Yeah, Griff Martin almost had him in the backfield, unable to grab him. Now, that's Zachary Mayu from pushing him out of bounds, at least for the Iowa defense. But now at the 48, more sustained pressure, 2:15 remaining in this half, and Odie and these Hurricanes are going to go up. That's Brewers going to lose 1, though, here, as that's going to be a good tackle there by Zachary Mayu.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Zachary Mayu slowing down Miami just a little bit here and setting them back on second down.
Yeah, fun fact as well, Mayu, the sophomore from Miami, so playing in his hometown tonight, as they're going to throw up the middle, and that's going to be Plord for 11.
Yeah, that's another play. What, a second really big play made by Plord today. He's been impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah, he's had some interesting routes definitely tonight. He's been on a few blocking plays as well in the big plays, but gets his second catch there. They're going to go over the middle here, though, and that's Sincere Battle 11 for the gain and first down.
Again, we're seeing just what this wide receiving group can do here for Miami. We talked about Odie and his deficiencies last year. They're not showing tonight so far.
As a deep throw here, and it's going to be just a little bit too far. Odie, 14 of 19, but that one's not going anywhere.
That happens sometimes. You get a little excited to make a play, and you force something, and you overshoot.
Well, he did overshoot there. He's going to go in the air this time, though, not overshoot it. Good turn upfield, and Brewer has all day, but just can't get past the line. Good touchdown saving tackle there by the safety Wetzel, but first and goal at the 1.
Yeah, Brewer is a playmaker, and he's shown that all night so far tonight.
And now Odie will finish it himself. 30 points in this first half. What a difference an offseason makes. Gates, the AD here in chat, can't be happier than that. Pending the PAT, it's going to be a 31-28 game with 1:13 remaining in this half.
Yeah, I mean, Gates has done a great job putting this Miami team together, and the nice thing is they're young with the 9 freshmen starting here. They're going to have a chance to grow and really do some damage here in the CFSL.
Yeah, we also talked about the junior Deshaun Odie. He gets that touchdown as a good return here by Griffin. Yeah, Greg, Odie as well with the 21 straight starts, the junior veteran, helping these young guys mold them. And Iowa, similar pace as well, 28-31. They're down by 3, but we'll see what they do here.
And it's important to have that kind of leadership from the most important position on the field. You need that to really inspire you.
Well, a halfback screen to Ennis on the right side. He's got the room for the first down and more, but it's only going to go for 15 here.
Carrying the Ennis. Again, he's been making plays all night, and again, he makes another big one here.
Yeah, that 15-20 connection really coming up clutch for these Hawkeyes. And yeah, you said it, Greg. I mean, Reese as well with the tackle there, the freshman. But Morris Jr., Ennis, this offense, definitely another team that you need to be watching, especially if you're one of those Big Ten teams that play in this year. As we have a right side catch again for Ennis. This time Miami's ready for it, and Iowa's going to take their first time out.
No need to. Just give yourself a little rest. You're playing high tempo right now, like you said. Slow it down just a little bit.
Well, they're going to speed it up here, I'd assume, as the half comes to a close. They're going to take their second time out as they cross midfield, first down.
Another reception by Terrence Jones. He's been a big part of this things tonight.
Yeah, he has. And 50 seconds now, though, with the clock. And Morris Jr., this time a deep throw and off the hands of Julian Lee, his first deflection of the season.
They almost had a nice touchdown or a nice interception. They just wasn't able to hang on to that.
That's actually going to be Lee's first deflection of his career as well, with the Tampa 3-star coming here for his first game. As Morris Jr. runs up the field, they're probably going to go no huddle. Yep, they will. So, Greg, any analysis you got to put it on hold. They're going to rush back to the line of scrimmage. 5 tackles on the night for Thomas, you see on the bottom of your screen. But Morris Jr. over the middle, triple coverage, and that's just not quite enough. Good defense there from the Hurricanes.
Yeah, well, anytime you throw a ball into triple coverage like that, you're living real dangerously. And he's lucky that he didn't end up with a pickoff next to his stance.
Yeah, Reese and Kofor both having a chance at the ball. A little bit of a weird kick as well, weird punt. But you see the stats on your screen there for all of you viewers here on YouTube. And Greg, I mean, you got 24 seconds. What do you expect Miami to do here?
I mean, I wouldn't be trying to do too much. You've got a lead. Your defense is playing well. Just sit on this, I would think.
Well, they're going to do the halfback screen, stay in bounds, and no timeout taken. So if Miami wants, they can finish off this half. We'll see if that's what they like to do. Yep, they will. A 3-point lead. Deshaun Odie walking off the field with his offense. And Iowa going to get the ball at the second half. They're down 3, though. Right now, Miami 31, Iowa 28. As we head up into the halftime studio, the first time since season 11 here on YouTube. And Greg, it's been a fun one. It's been a wild one. It started with the kickoff for a touchdown and continued to be a high-scoring affair. Break it down for us, Greg. What did you see from both teams?
Well, again, it's just the speed of this Miami team that's really keeping them more than above water. But I'll tell you what, this leadership that we're seeing out of Justin Morris Jr., you're seeing how this is inspiring him. You're getting the big plays from Ennis and Constant. I think this is going to be a really fun second half to watch.
Yeah, I agree. 2 teams with a lot to play for this season, a lot to prove. You see the stats on your screen. Iowa is going to be ahead in yardage, both pass and on the ground. But Miami with a time of possession and the 3-point lead coming out of the half. Again, Iowa, though, getting the ball. As well, a score update with just 4 seconds left in that third quarter over in Lexington. Oklahoma State now taking the lead up by 1, 14-13. Get both screens open as we join you. Coming out of the half, Miami giving it to Iowa. Can Iowa start this half like Miami started the first? No, they'll take a knee.
Well, that's the smart thing. But you were talking about that Kentucky-Oklahoma State game. That's a good one to have. Both really great teams, really great ADs. I'd expect a great finish in that one.
Yeah, so make sure you have both open. Houston Freeman, 12-2 against everyone else, but 0-3 against Texas. Luckily, Kentucky not Texas, and they're going to have a fun one over there. But also make sure you keep watching this half, as this is a 3-point game now. Iowa looking to make another lead. They've only had 1 lead tonight, but Brush a deflection to start this one.
Yeah, not a good start there. Brush being able to make a big play.
Yeah, you see Logan Mitch in chat talking about Iowa missing Logan Mitchell, I believe that is. But Morris Jr. is going to take a sack here. Wendell, his first of the season.
I mean, Miami's defense opened this, making sure that they were going to make an impact right here on this drive, and that's what they've done. That's all that can be said about that.
Yeah, as EJ Ruiz as well, the longtime viewer and AD of Washington in the chat. Yeah, talking about JMJ. He's had a great game so far. No turnovers yet for either team, though I hope I didn't just jinx it. A halfback screen under pressure, and Ennis is going to get some room here to the left side, but it's only going to get 4, and it's going to be a 4th down.
Now, that was a good idea, though. Put the ball in what's been your best player so far hands and see what he can do with it. I can't blame him for going with a play like that.
Well, I know chat is maybe if we had a vote for the least popular play, it's going to be the halfback screen, which they just did there. But still, I agree. As a good return here, going to take it to the 47. Gates, a 9-yard return.
Well, that screen probably happens just a little bit too much, but that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I know. Personally, and Mike will go on for entire drives defending it. It's got its uses, but 3rd and 13, maybe not one of them. But up the middle here, Brewer's going to get 6.
Well, nice start here. We'll see if the Brewer can get started.
Yeah, nice start. Could get started. I like that. As 8 minutes and less now, 3rd quarter. Up 3. Odie going to drop back. He's looking for another deep shot. He's going to get one. Why not? This time it's going to be Plord, his first touchdown of his sophomore season.
And boy, did Plord just break open through that Iowa secondary there. Just not able to cover him at all.
Yeah, it's been a common theme tonight. This Iowa defense, good pressure, but their defensive backs. They got Lincoln Griffin in his first game. They got a few recruits actually in this backfield, and it's not enough. Zachary Mayhew's had a few big plays, but outside of that, Wetzel maybe even, but it's not been enough. So Miami does what they need to do, stops Iowa on their first offensive drive, and then makes it a 10-point game on their first offensive drive of this second half.
When you look at the replay of that, Iowa's secondary looked like they were just absolutely confused, and that's something that can't happen, especially in that Big Ten conference. It's going to have a lot of tough teams and a lot of good receivers in it.
Yeah, you talk about it. I mean, Notre Dame and Wisconsin, I think they're getting given too much credit on the run. I think they do have some great passing offenses, but we'll see what Boise State does this season. You know, obviously Ohio State, they looked pretty good already yesterday or last night on Twitch. And, yeah, you're absolutely correct, Greg. It's going to be a lot of fun watching this Big Ten conference and this SEC conference as well. But they're going to start here with a huge hit. Ennis is going to be blown up in the backfield. 2-yard gain. And what a hit there. I didn't catch the number, but we'll get to Chance Thomas. There you go, 6th. And, yeah, don't worry, Ruiz. I remember you as well. I probably should have led with them. One of the highest passing offenses in CFSL history last season. Yes, they can throw the ball as well. I didn't mean to leave him out there. Just so much time you can get in between plays. As Perry there for 7.
Well, how dare we forget about August Alexander, that is for sure. But this is kind of disastrous here for Iowa, especially if they can't pick up a first down here.
Well, yeah, they need this first down. They need 1 yard especially. They're going to give it to Ennis. Why not? And he is going to get that first down. Miami thought they had him, but they didn't. And that's over 100 yards rushing for the team as a whole.
A nice job to just keep going through that defense by Ennis.
Yeah, good work. Now first down, they're going to give it to Ennis again because why not? To the left side. Miami's going to catch up with him this time for a 4-yard gain, but still Ennis, the showmaker here.
Absolutely, but I'd be looking for Constant here to make a big play. Every time we've seen them go away from him, he's come back at the most unexpected times.
Yep. And Chance Thomas again with that tackle as well. I think they're talking about, Venom, a wrecking ball is what he called him, is Martinez, the second string walk-on, getting the first down here.
We'll see what happens here. They did pick up a first down, so you can't argue with that.
Yeah, it works. Hey, second string halfback, give your guy a rest. It always is helpful. Go to the right side here, though, and that's going to be Cal Perry for 5.
Second time Kyle Perry here this evening.
Good work for him. And Thomas, again, 8th tackle in his CFSL debut. Now, Justin Morris Jr. going to drop it back to the left side. Ennis going to go off one guy, but it's only going to be a 1 yard gain. And now Iowa, a huge third down, 3rd and 9 here, and they're down 10. They can't not convert this.
Now, again, I'd be looking for a constant for sure. He's had that hookup with Justin Morris. They're going to need it one more time.
And to answer Ice Trey's question, another big deep shot last drive for Miami puts them up 10, putting the pressure on this Hawkeye team on the road, looking for a big win here. What emotion. They're going to have that guy on the inside route there. It's going to be Cash's. Morris Jr. going to have a big drop back and a halfback screen. Maybe not the best idea. Good play deflection from Carl Patrick, and that's all she wrote for this Iowa drive.
Now, things are going south here for Iowa. They're going to have to figure this out here on the sideline.
Well, a lot of great talent in that coaching staff there for Iowa. We'll see what they can do. But, yes, I can't agree with you more there, Greg. They got to figure something out. Tata Griffin, that staff, they're probably going to be down something up here for the defense as Odie and this Miami offense take a 10-point lead here in this third quarter. Clock is ticking, but they're going to go over the middle. That's not going to go where Odie wants it. 2nd down.
So we talked about how Iowa needed to start making plays in the secondary. That's a good start right there.
Yeah, good start, and it will continue as well. To the right side now, Brewer, that's going to be blown up. Who else but Austin Witten? They need him, and now they get him. His first sack of his senior season.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming up here at big times. We talked about how disappointing of a drive that was for Iowa. They're making up for it here on defense.
And excuse me, he has 1 sack, but that would be his 2nd tackle for a loss of the season. As Mike talking about it, a missed field goal by Kentucky makes it still 14-13 as we said at the half, but exciting one there. Exciting one here as Iowa's going to stop this play, stop this drive, and going to get the ball back ideally with good field position.
Absolutely, this could be a pick-me-up.
Well, they're going to get it in Miami territory. They keep the ball. That's important as Griffin, the freshman, going to take it as well. 1st down, Iowa.
Maybe think about seeing a shot here, Cole, and just really inject some life into this Iowa team.
They've taken a few in the first half. They could really use one now. They're going to instead have Morris Jr. keep it, and that's a shot on its own. Look at that run all the way rumbling to the 22.
Yeah, well, we'll take that for a shot there. We talked about some injection of life that needed to happen, and they got it there.
Yeah, Miami just chasing him down the field. They cannot continue to do that on run defense. That's going to be Xavier May assisting on that tackle. But, yeah, you said it earlier, Greg. You need a shot. I guess that's one way to do it. Just keep gashing up the middle if Miami cannot cover the run defense. Now, Morris Jr. again going to go up the middle. This time, Miami catches up to him. That's going to be Corey Mucci, the freshman, with his first – well, he has 1 sack, 4th tackle of his career.
We talked about big guys making big plays. Look at this here by Corey Mucci, the way he's just able to get off that block and follow J.M.J. back and make that tackle.
Yeah, Palazzo, Brennan Jackson in the area as well for the Miami defense, but Mucci, the one that they needed and the guy that they got there. 2nd and 12, Morris Jr. now going to fake the handoff. Good fake there. He's going to have all the room in the world in the secondary. And there he goes. Oh, just right short of the goal line. Great blocking by that offensive line. And Iowa, the big play that they needed on the, well, knocking on the door. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Absolutely. But the more important thing is they've got Miami here on their knees. I think a little bit. They can't keep up with this run that Iowa's got going.
Yeah, the 1. They just need the yard, and they get it. Ennis this time will not be denied. He had a big run in the first half and now gets his first touchdown of this season and of his sophomore season.
Yeah, big play right there. Keeps Iowa in this game. 1 possession game here for Iowa.
Yep, the PAT will make it a 3-point game. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in this third quarter. Miami up 38-35. Tracking that game as well, Oklahoma State just scored a touchdown to make it 20-13 with 3 minutes 38 remaining in that one. So 2 excellent games going on this Wednesday night here in the CFSL. Miami going to take the knee here.
That can't be a better place to spend Wednesday night for sure. But Kentucky, that was a momentum killer for them with missing a field goal.
Yeah, huge there. As it's 21-13 after PAT as Mike updates us in chat as well. Shout out to Mike. First time in a few seasons he's been running 2 games. It's been going great as Witten's going to get his 6th tackle here.
Absolutely, and that's a big responsibility, and he's doing a great job of producing both of these games so far.
Well, don't give him too much praise, but to the right side, Thomas going to get 2.
Jalen Thomas, hey, that's an impact type of play. Again, anytime you move the ball forward, you'll take it.
As I'm sure Mike remembers, fun conversations, we'll call it, at the end of last night's contest that I may have been a part of. It's a huge throw right here. Gates going to get it inbounds as well. They might challenge this, but 2nd reception of the night for Gates. First down, Miami.
It comes up big time, big momentum builder, I would say.
Well, provided they don't challenge it. That was very close. They won't. They're going to say he was in bounds. You only need 1 foot in bound in the CFSL, so all good there as they're going to try it out, maybe get the snap off before review comes in. And a run here by Odie goes up the middle, first down for the Hurricanes.
And Odie just has control over this game right now. He's showing great poise, great patience. He's throwing the ball when he needs to, but he's also just doing like J&J was. And he's able to read the field and know when he's able to make a play for his team.
Yeah, Martin with the 7th tackle of the night. Odie, 16 rushes, and he has a rushing touchdown on top of it. He's got his 17th rush right here, and they won't give him the first down, but another big run for the junior.
And again, just great impact making on this game.
Yeah, both quarterbacks, dual threat, causing havoc for both respective defenses. Miami with a 3-point lead, though, want to extend it. They'll get the first down here, and no, they won't. It looks like either he was out of bounds or they just didn't give it to him.
Now maybe they just didn't give it to him. Miami 5 of 9 here on 3rd down. See what they do for it.
Well, they're going to pass it. Interesting strategy, and it goes to the left side. That's what they needed. Maybe a little bit closer than fans here at Hard Rock Stadium wanted, but Ford comes up clutch.
We've seen him make a couple of plays tonight. Here's just another one of them.
Yeah, he has a touchdown earlier in this quarter. Now a big first down in the red zone. They're going to hand it off to Brewer as well. He'll go up the middle to the left side, and that's going to be 5 for him. But Martin, his 8th tackle of the night. At the 19-yard line, these Hurricanes looking towards that end zone, looking to make this a 10-point game again. And they're going to go to get it a first down. It's going to be Thomas. 1st and goal is what they call it. I'll call it the 6.
Yeah, Iowa's got to find a way to shut them down. They're just not doing that right now.
Yeah, a turnover here would be ideal for Iowa. They cannot allow Miami to get more than 3 at the very least. Wetzel with the tackle in the last play as well. The screen here not going to go anywhere. Steven goes, they're going to call it a 0-yard gain.
Well, I could see that. I don't think he got to the goal line or the line of scrimmage at all.
Yeah, it was all Iowa on that one. 2nd and goal now, though, and Odie going up the middle, going to get rocked by that defensive line. Good work, Burt McDowell, the middle linebacker, on that one.
When any time the Iowa has needed their defense to come through for them in the red zone tonight, they mostly have, and they're going to be hard here for Miami to contend with.
Well, 3rd and goal from the 7. 6 of 10 on 3rd down conversions tonight. The Hurricanes wanting to extend this lead. Odie looking towards the back of that end zone. He'll go to the right side, and it will be enough. Gets just past the defender. That's going to be none other than, excuse me, was that Brewer? Yeah, it was Brewer. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Brewer. I was about to call a different name there, but what a catch for him. And that's going to make it a 45-35 game.
It's a nice job there by Odie to just go through his progressions and see if he can find an open man and hit him.
Yeah, I thought McDowell had Odie in the backfield there. Good work by Odie. I think that shows a little bit of a progression for him. Odie's able to, have some big plays, but Odie now some smart plays, especially in this game. And that 10-point lead is the result of great play, no turnovers still for both teams, and now Iowa in desperation mode, Greg.
Absolutely. They're going to have to make a play here because it's getting down to crunch time, late 3rd quarter, early 4th quarter, and do or die here.
As That game in Lexington just going final. Kentucky losing to Oklahoma State at home 21-13. So Oklahoma State, big non-conference win for them. All eyes return to us here on YouTube. All 26 of you joining us. 10-point game. Ennis going to get run over his first run of this drive.
I mean, the thing that's impressing me is even when he's not gaining many yards, he's keeping his legs going. And that's what we've seen so much out of him and JMJ and Brewer on the other side. Big things happen when you're a running back or running the ball and you can just keep things going.
As Morris Jr. to the right side now, and he's going to get first down and more. Good cut back there for the senior quarterback.
Man, did he get a good block there before he broke it to the outside. That was a nice job.
Yeah, over 100-yard rushing already tonight. Morris Jr. known for that kind of play. 3 receivers at the top, empty backfield. They're going to have one motion to go back to the backfield, and they will fake the handoff to Ennis on that move, get it upfield. That's an 8-yard gain for Morris Jr.
Every little bit helps, so just keep going.
And some discussions about the stadium. Yes, this is an off-campus stadium, like not many other big teams have it like that, but agree that it is an interesting and maybe controversial setup, I'll even say, is a first down run here for Ennis.
Well, if I'm correct, isn't the Orange Bowl? Well, I'll give you the thought after I get back.
Well, yeah, we'll be right back. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And it is 45-35. I'm Cole Mantell. Joining me, Greg Cooksey, to start this fourth quarter. Get those fours in chat. Martinez going to start this one with a 3-yard gain.
Well, what the thought I had was, Cole, was we were talking about on-site stadiums. Isn't the Orange Bowl, which was Miami's on-site stadium, Marlins Park now?
Yeah, I don't know how close to campus it was, but yes, Marlins Park, or whatever they call it now. They have some weird sponsor for it. Going to be replaced as a huge run here for Ennis up the middle, and now Iowa giving Miami a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, I mean, just hit them in the heart of that defense, and that'll work every time, and that's what they did right there.
Yep, excellent run to the left side. Miami not ready, it seems, coming out of the quarter break here, and Iowa's going to exceptionally get a great effort out of that play. First and goal at the 6. Morris Jr., Ennis in the backfield. Instead, it's going to be interception. First turnover of the game. The 3-star Tom Reese starts his career with his biggest play yet. And I don't know how you get bigger than that fourth quarter interception to put Iowa on ice.
Absolutely. I mean, Tom Reese, just look at that. Just being at the right place and the right time, and that's a good thing. And unfortunately, you never want to start a fourth quarter off down by throwing an interception, especially in the red zone like that. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Well, Perry the target, but instead he's the tackler. Excellent play. Miami now with more life than ever. Going to rush it to the right side. And yeah, you said it, Greg. We're talking about Reese as well. A great effort there on that play.
Oh, I mean, you couldn't make a better one. That's a very athletic play, and it happened just at the right time.
Yeah, makes the one-handed interception, goes the other way. That's a highlight reel catch, as you could call it. And to the left side now, Thomas is going to get 3rd and 3.
Another playmaker here, Jalen Thomas. Maybe go to him again, Cole. See what he can do.
And yeah, Thomas had a few big plays. Mayu with the 5th tackle of the night, as well, as you can see at the bottom of your screen. 7-11 on 3rd downs, 3rd and 3 here. They're going to go to Brewer instead. He will get that first down. Good run for him.
Yeah, again, keeping things going and staying on schedule. That's the way you win in football.
Yeah, as Ginger Matt, another one of our fellow broadcasters, joining us for this great party. 45-35, 7:18 left. Odie up the middle. Another good rush for him. He's going to stay on his feet. What a move. He gets inside the 10, 23-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, Deshaun Odie has stolen the show tonight, hasn't he? I mean, he has been so impressive.
Yeah, what a night he's had. He almost was tackled there by one of the safeties, but just unable to be brought down. Continues his run. 1st and goal from the 7. And yeah, everyone jump on in. We got 31 of you in chat. I'll shout you out after this drive. Jeff, yeah, I see you in there as well, but a touchdown pass. No, they're going to say it was off the hands. I thought maybe it was an interception for a second as well. Instead, it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I did too, and again, that's another living dangerous thing. You've got to be awful careful when you're going to throw a pass like that in the red zone.
Yeah, 2nd and goal to the left side this time. They're going to get closer. 3rd and goal thanks to Jalen Thomas.
Again, keeping the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Yeah, now at 3rd and goal, 8 of 12 on 3rd downs. Miami looking to put this one away to the right side and just couldn't turn it upfield. Plourd almost getting his 2nd touchdown instead. 4th and goal at the 1. We'll see if Miami goes for it. They won't. Safe option to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, just get the points on the board. You're almost home. This is the safest play here.
It is. I mean, it's still a 2-possession game. I think Iowa's happy with this drive. I'm a little bit more aggressive. I said this before. If I was the 80, I'd just go for it every time. So maybe that's a good reason I'm not one. But Iowa to get it back down 13. They got to make something happen here.
And again, if you were talking about just going for it every time, you got to think that, well, for however many times Iowa gets the ball here, it's going to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, definitely talk about aggressive or times to be aggressive play callers. I think this Iowa offense is at that moment as off a tackle or two. Ennis gets positive yardage. What a run.
Yeah, nice run. A lot of guys in the backfield there, though, for Miami. He's lucky to get it.
And despite playing from behind most of the game, this is a rush-heavy offense tonight so far. 1-yard rush again here, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to go to the air here. You're putting the ball on the ground a little too much, and you're down. You've got to start making things happen through the air.
Yeah, you're down 2 scores. We'll see how Iowa responds. Maybe the biggest 3rd down for either team so far tonight. And Morris Jr. just gets it off. We'll see if they go for it or if they just give Miami the ball back.
I think you got to go for it, but they're obviously not.
Yeah. So much for that. I understand the thinking, maybe you can have your defense, which has had some success, though also 48 points scored on it, get one big stop. Miami going to have good field position either way at the 42 here for the return from Gates.
And that's not a very good pump there. Just the worst things have happened at the worst time for Iowa tonight. You hope that they don't pay for that again right here, but I mean, this is pretty poor football they played, Cole. It's kind of disappointing to see.
Yeah, at the end of that 3rd quarter, the beginning of this 4th quarter, really hurting that Iowa drive and chances here in this game. As Zachary Snyder, D'Amico Brewer, Joe Gates, Hex Mafia among the 33 of you joining us. George, Ice Tray, we got Ware. I know Jeff was in chat. EJ, Ginger, Matt. Thank all of you for watching us with us here on YouTube. As to the left side, Brewer is going to get a 1st down and more. Dave and Brewer, 16 on the play.
I mean, time to open the floodgates here. If you're Miami, they've done it all night and they've not slowed down, and they're still not.
Yeah, they've had an excellent game so far. This is already the most points they've scored in over a season. So excellent offensive game plan tonight here at home, giving the fans what they want. And over the middle again, Plourd's going to get a 1st down.
Nice job there. The question here is going to be, Cole, I think with this Miami team is how well are they going to be able to keep up with Florida State and Alabama and LSU, because those are going to be big tests for not LSU, but Alabama for sure.
Yeah, and to the right side, if they make the playoffs, that would be a question as well. I'll also add on this as well, the most points in a game Miami has scored since that epic 5-overtime game, September 4th, 2021, and a 72-66 win. Miami going vintage here, showing a great offense tonight.
Absolutely. It's been an impressive showing.
Yeah. And they got to continue it, and they could score some more points here on this drive. They're going to run it up the middle again. Odie, another big run. He's going to slide. He could have had a chance at the end zone there.
Well, just trying to save himself from a big-time injury, I think, Paul. It's smart.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get hit, and I see why you would want to slide there, especially up 13 here. But you're going to get another chance at the end zone. 2nd and 3, 1 in motion. Odie going to keep it himself off 1, but he can't get off 4 guys going for him. That's a loss of 1.
Yeah, nice job there by Cole Wetzel.
Yeah, Wetzel's going to get the tackle, but A bunch of guys involved. Iowa, the defense, ready for that one. The red zone defense has been all right tonight, despite what the score says. But they'll return. Witten was involved that last tackle as well. A bunch of guys from the Hawkeyes. I'm going to need it again here. Odie in the middle there in the drop back, and that's going to be nearly in the hands of Lincoln Griffin, making his first career appearance. 4th and 4, and Miami's just going to go for the field goal.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this passing the ball in these types of situations, we've even seen times in real life that it's cost teams Super Bowls just because they're not careful, and I'm not too impressed with these last 2 drives by Miami.
Well, I hope E.J. Ruiz, our Pacific Northwest resident, isn't listening to that comment. But, yeah, 4:15. Yeah, 4:15 remaining in this fourth quarter. Miami going to be up 51-35. Iowa going to be down, and they're going to need a big play here. Still technically a 2-score game, but 16 points is about as bad as it can be for that kind of game. Going up the middle here, and this is going to be Jones to the left side, actually, makes it a first down.
Well, we'll see what Iowa can do here. The chance to kind of pick it up the pace for next week at least.
Well, Iowa, yeah, maybe a little bit too far for a comeback, but they're going to try to make a big play here before the ship goes down, per se. Goes up the middle here, though, and Ennis bottled up again. Yeah, over 100-yard rushings. Ennis, he's had a good game, but it could be better. And, Iowa can be better than this. They definitely have had their moments, and they've shown some talent tonight. As Ennis to the right side now, and Miami going to bottle them up again.
Well, he needs help from his teammates. And other than Joe Constant, what has he had tonight? And, that's going to be the issue, I think, with this Iowa team. Just, what are they able to do for more of their players?
Yeah, that defense especially giving up maybe one too many big plays. The turnover, obviously, last drive, doesn't help for Morris Jr., his first in an Iowa uniform, but still, yeah, I agree. 4th and 6, Iowa going to go for it here, no choice. And with one in motion, we'll see as a deep ball here, Morris Jr. making a statement, and that statement's nearly the second interception of Reese's career.
That was just an awful careless pass. You're seeing some frustration here out of Iowa. It's unfortunate they haven't won a non-conference game since December 18th of last year, but you can't be careless. You'd expect better than that.
Yeah, been almost, 2 seasons, and Iowa not going to get it here, it looks like, as Odie goes for 5, as we'll continue this now. 3 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter.
The good news for Iowa is there's always next week, but you can't have bad morale.
Well, whatever the case is, they're going to try to get a stop here, and a good one at that. Odie going to be bottled up. Coming up next at 9 o'clock Central on Twitch, Florida going to visit Eugene, Oregon, play the Oregon Ducks. And then at 9 o'clock here on YouTube, it's going to be the return of myself and Greg for an encore. Missouri going to Ann Arbor to play Michigan in Ann Arbor. That's going to be 2 great games coming up. And as we wind this one down, Greg, what are you looking forward to for that Michigan-Missouri game?
I'm going to see how Venom does with Michigan. Every year, Michigan comes in with high expectations, and we'll see how they do this time. But that should be a good one between them and Missouri.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. You have Jeff there trying to trash talk me, but his biggest rival is the team I'm going to be calling, so maybe you should be nice to me. I don't know. As yeah, he throws it to the right side here. First down as we start to close this one out. Easily the best offensive performance Miami has had in over a season.
Yeah, an impressive showing tonight. They should all be very thrilled with themselves.
Yeah, it's been too long since we've seen Miami have a game like this. Good to have them back. And Iowa, again, a good effort from them. They just got to fix some things, I think, next week on defense especially, and they can be right back in this. As now we're going to have a run up the middle. Miami going to clear some clock here. Another timeout, though, the last one for Iowa. And first down, we'll see what Miami does here.
I think Miami's got another score in them, and I think they're going to try to, Cole.
They could, but right now, nope. I think actually, they can run it back. I don't think if you have enough here to close it out, they're going to lose 4 on the play, but this might be the end of it.
That could be. But if not, it's an impressive showing either way.
Yeah, so if they were to run it here and then run it once more, that would do it. We'll see what Miami decides to do if there's a late big throw in them. But nope, Brewer going to go to the right side, 3rd and 12. And we'll see where that goes.
Austin Witten on the stop again. Decent game for him tonight. It's too bad that they're not going to come up with a better outcome.
Yeah, and this will be the last play of the game, barring something crazy happening. He gets down for 6. Brewer going to close this out for us, and what a game it has been as in field goal position, but that's going to do it. With their first win to open a season in quite a while, Miami an impressive showing. Morris Jr. and Iowa going to fall. And Greg, any final thoughts here as Miami, their big win to start this season?
I think Miami is going to be hard to contend with. They're going to be young. They're going to have their stumbling blocks. But I think that they've got a lot to look forward to in Iowa. Hey, keep your heads up, guys. You're a good team. You'll bounce back. As
Joseph Gates, the AD for Miami, getting his first career win as an AD. Chat congratulating him. Thanks for that. To recap, Miami going to take this one at home, 51-35 in a high-scoring game to start season 14. Both teams had some fun, but we'll see you 9 o'clock again on Twitch, Florida and Oregon, and then 9 o'clock here on YouTube, Missouri and Michigan. Myself and Greg will be calling that. I'm Cole Mantell for my broadcast partner, Greg Cooksey, and my producer, Mike Peters. I'm Cole Mantell, and we'll see you soon.